Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure. We are of course at Bellguard Gate. We just arrived here and we have a couple of people we want to talk to, because Randy apparently wants to see Morale. So we're definitely gonna do that, and we know that the newly instated Commander Baelz is here as well. So plenty of to see, and of course after that we'll go back to the city and well continue with our rounds of Crossbell. Morale has been at an all-time high ever since Commander Baelz was assigned to Bellguard Gate. With her support, our recovery from the drop we took during the cult incident went a lot faster than I expected. Yeah, well, Sonia and the old commander are basically night and day. There aren't too many people who can keep up with their training though. It's a real gut check. You're right about that. All it means is that I've gotta buckle down. Especially after Joachim Gunther took control of my body during the cult incident. Well, still gets on your skin, huh? Keep up the good fight, Loggings. You're not in it alone. Right. Welcome to Bellguard Gate. You'll need to be processed before you can cross the border to the Empire. Oh wait, is that you, Randy? Yo, working hard or hardly working? You know me. By the way, I've been meaning to thank you for the rehab training. You got me back into tip-top shape. I couldn't be more grateful for that. Don't sweat it. I only participated because the new commander ordered me to. But if you want to go again, give me a call. We can make a fun weekend trip out of it. Yeah, I think I'll pass for now. We're all in bad shape after we took that drug during the cult incident. It took our bodies to the limit and left every fiber of our being in agony. We were struggling to even function. That's why the commander asked Randy to return and participate in our rehab training, so we could get back into fighting form. It's thanks to him that we're in tip-top shape again. I couldn't be more grateful than that. Yeah, I can imagine that. Oh, the security here is remarkably paltry compared to that of the Guerrilla Fortress. But of course, that's simply because our mighty empire is an entirely separate echelon than tiny little Crossbell. Really? You cross over into Crossbell and the first thing you do is talk shit about it? Yeah, that is not very nice. But I have to agree, Guerrilla Fortress is definitely in a league of its own. Doesn't mean Crossbell's guardhouse is bad. Our old commander was in cahoots with Hartman and Joachim Gunther. He was even an accessory to the cult incident. Following his dismissal, Deputy Commander Baelz was the obvious pick to replace him. The CGF is finally being managed the way it should be now. It's something to celebrate for sure. Before Warrant Officer Morale would handle all the duties that allowed we used to call a commander would shirk. At least now the CGF is finally being managed the way it should be. It's a change worth celebrating for sure. Ooh, more cars. I heard Prince Oliver will be attending the trade conference as the Emperor's representative. I can only imagine His Majesty appointed him to assist the Blood and Iron Chancellor. It's gonna be good seeing Oliver again. Once you pass through the gate, the Empire's Guerrilla Fortress is just a stone throw away. Be aware that Imperial customs checks are quite strict if you're planning to go there. As they should be. Stella. My sweet, darling Stella. Darling? Hey, say class. I heard you and Stella have been seeing each other. Even if you're not going steady or whatever. So, you making any progress on that front? I guess so. Things are getting pretty serious between us, like lovey-dovey serious. I sit here, Stella stands there, and I watch her while I eat. Huh. Every day is like a dream. What the hell? How is that progress at all? Yeah, that's how it was the entirety of Zero. He's just continuing the same pattern, isn't he? My sweet darling Stella and I are still taking things slow. Don't dare to seduce her, alright Randy? I'm begging you. He's hopeless. Yeah, because I think Stella doesn't even know about this relationship. Welcome to Oh, it's you, Randy. What are you doing here? I thought re-ep training was all finished up. It is, but I just wanted to drop by and see your pretty face. Sure, what makes you think I believe that? Besides, I'm not sure class would take too kindly to you making a pass at me. Randy, that guardsman over there is staring daggers at you. Point taken. I'll try to keep the mojo under control. Anyway, if you're going to come in here and bother me while I'm on my shift, the least you could do is order something. Make sure to eat a lot, okay? Just like you did during re-ep training. Ooh, they even got the Mountaineer's meal now. That's an improvement. I wonder if there's gonna be a new recipe here somewhere. Ah, Scott and I are working separately today. I'm taking care of a monster that needs exterminating nearby. Once the trade conference starts, the guild is going to be extremely busy. So before that happens, we're trying to finish up as many of our requests as we can. Yeah, I think that's a really smart idea, because it's gonna be busy with all those dignitaries in Crossbell. Guard duty is gonna be intense. I have no doubt in my mind that His Excellency will leave the trade conference having secured favorable terms for the Empire. Oh, such is the way things should be. Yeah, you keep thinking that. Oh, I'm what they call a military enthusiast. Someone who knows and loves all things military. So, as you can probably imagine, working here at Bellguard Gate fires me up like nothing else. The CGF isn't technically a military, if you want to get pedantic. Pedantic? But I still think it has its charms. Alright, now we don't need to rest, we're still fully charged. Any new posters? Ooh, cooking. But yes, any new posters? Nope, it's still the same Rixia one. Make it at home soup edition. Milk potage. Anything else here? Nope. Ah, Murel. Okay, Randy, do your thing. Oh, good to see you again, SSS. Oh, and if it isn't the I mean, how have you been, Randy? You can't fool me, Morel. I know how you really feel. You've been getting lonely ever since I went back to the SSS, haven't you? Don't you remember what you said when I walked out the door? Don't go, Randy. Stay with me forever. Oh, shut up, you big stupid mouth, Randy. I said no such thing. Like two peas in a pod. Good to see you're doing well, Warrant Officer Morel. Oh, speaking of which, Randy tells us you're in line to receive a promotion. Congratulations. To be honest, she will be a really good fit for Bell's old position. So hopefully she'll get that. That's right. Though, to be honest, I don't feel like I deserve it. I was the one who led the assault on the IBC during the cult incident. That should have been a serious offense. Sure, but you're being drugged and manipulated. You're hardly liable for your actions that night, no? That's what my head tells me, but my heart is having a harder time forgiving myself. Sheesh, why do you always gotta be so damn stubborn? This promotion is your reward for practically running this place when that old schlemiel of a commander was flaking out all the time, yeah? So take it at that, Sonia. Wouldn't have made the offer if she didn't think you earned it. That's surprisingly supportive advice coming from you, Randy. What are you talking about? Supportive is my middle name. How you think I landed this job? Oh, you're right. I should accept my new rank with gratitude. Thank you, Randy. What was that? Oh, nothing. Forget it. Setting aside the topic of my promotion, border security has been heightened at the gates ahead of the trade conference. Watch yourself around the travelers. Oh, we will. We definitely will. I don't think we can prevent what's coming, but we can definitely keep an eye out. Ooh, sniper barrel. Mama warned me about people like you. You cozy up to a chest, get it to open up, and then leave it all empty inside. Yeah, I think that's how most people are with chests. Oh, look at the size of that canyon. You'd die for sure you fell in. What a rush. Oh, Shiruru! What are you doing here? Another trek over the mountains? One day you'll get to the other side, I'm sure. Ooh. Oh, good to see you, Commander Baelz. Same to you, Sergeant Major Seeker. I take it your assignment to the SSS is treating you well? Oh, it is. I'm learning a lot. So this is the famed commander of the CGF, Miss Sonia Baelz, was it? You must be quite a capable woman to be able to keep an organization like the Guardian Fortune Line. Oh, that much is certain. The SSS is in her debt for all the help she's given us. Long time no see, Commander. Belated congratulations on your promotion. Oh, thank you, Detective. Though, now that you mention it, it has been a while since we last met. We haven't had much the opportunity to speak, what with the upcoming trade conference. Oh, I can only imagine how busy you are. Indeed, I have been inspecting the area around the conference site nearly every day this month. Our goal is to expect the unexpected when the time comes. Can't blame ya, especially with all those foreign dignitaries arriving tomorrow. Sorry I barged in on you, Commander. Maybe this wasn't the best time to visit. Oh, on the contrary, you're just the people I want to see. I have something I need to tell you all. You do? Oh, the other day a certain group stopped by Bellguard Gate. They introduced themselves as Red Constellation, the most powerful Jaeger Corps in Western Zemuria. Say what now? They came here directly? Oh, I know you have a history with the Red Constellation, Orlando. That's why I want to speak to you about it personally. They say why they were here? No, and according to the guardsmen on duty, they didn't do anything especially suspicious. After arriving, they relaxed in the mess hall for quite a while. Then they met with a merchant entering from the Empire before leaving the gate together. An Imperial merchant, you say? Maybe it had something to do with Crimson & Co. business? Right, the Shell Corporation used to finance the Red Constellation. Oh, that's most likely a conclusion. Though, I didn't think they'd be so blatant as to operate in the open. The CGF exists to protect Crossbell, and yet they waltz right past our best and brightest without a second thought. Well, we can't prove that they have done anything criminal within state boundaries yet. They may not be trying to act covertly, but there's no direct evidence linking them to an incident at the old mine either. If they weren't a bunch of show-offs, they wouldn't be running a fancy club. Thanks for the intel, Sonia. Oh, there's no need to thank me. I think it's safe to say that the Red Constellation will require some special attention in our security planning for the trade conference. Be sure to inform the CGF as well, should you happen to learn anything more. Oh, roger that. We'll keep our ears open. I think it's safe to say that the Red Constellation will require some special attention in our security planning for the trade conference. Be sure to inform the CGF as well, should you happen to learn anything more. Oh, we definitely will. Alright, that's it for Bellguard Gate. So we finished off, I was gonna say the prison, but yes, there is a prison there, but it's mainly the police academy. Where we got a nice scene, and of course, the fishing spot that I didn't expect. So let's head back to Crossbell, because we have more things to do there. I wonder if we rest in the car if we'll also recover CP, or if it's gonna be the same as resting in our own home, like it only does the HP and CP. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for that. Garage? Yes, we can. Of course, the west we already finished, so let's head straight into the residential. And who knows, maybe today... No, I don't think so. I was almost gonna say, maybe we'll get to the library today and pick up that quest that's there. The one that makes us go to Stargazer Tower, which is gonna be very interesting, because we haven't been there in quite some time. So I do wonder how the monsters will be. Oh, you're really going to another party tonight, Varric? They don't they even start to get boring? Why don't you come with me and see for yourself, Cindy? One taste of the high life and you'll be a new woman. I can't even imagine how those parties will be, but they do seem pretty boring to me. Oh, some young men from Calvard have moved into the neighborhood. They seem to be making a hobby of pestering everyone on the block. It's deplorable, is what it is. Were they raised in a gold-plated barn? Oh, yes they were. They're definitely nobles, and they are definitely obnoxious. Oh, my old neighbor, Creel, came to visit the other day. It seems she's finally settling into her new home. She looked so at peace with everything. I couldn't be happier for her. Creel and family live in an apartment on East Street now. It's a relief to hear that they're doing well for themselves. Yeah, I'm happy for them too. Because it could have ended a lot more poorly than it did. Ah, Papa's working today. I hope he brings me lots of presents from where he went this time. I'm sure he will. And the car guide we already got from here? Because I think the other one that we found in town was in Arkansas. But first we need to be able to enter there before we can get it. Come on, old man. Just pick up the pace. Arkansas has begun selling tickets to the next show. It was announced as a revival production of Golden Sun Silver Moon. I should reserve my tickets sooner rather than later. One has to wonder what differences there be in the new Golden Sun Silver Moon revival. I should reserve my tickets sooner rather than later if I want to find out. I think it's Sully. Also, I wonder if we get into this building in Azure. We should, shouldn't we? This should be still... Yes, locked. I can't believe Speaker McDowell's been keeping this premium fishing spot by his house all to himself. Let's try and fish a couple of times. So far we haven't found any place where dumplings actually work. Would it be like more like a seafood rather than sweet water? And of course, the moment I say that, oh, we catch a turtle. Oh, that's something different. I don't think we've ever caught a turtle in the other one, right? But I could be easily mistaken, of course, because if we catch one, I would have probably already forgotten about it. One more time. And then we're gonna try 2 times the regular bait. And then we can continue on.
Yes, get to that.
Ooh, carp is also new. Not bad at all. Another carp. Alright, one more time. It took us a lot longer in 0 to get past 6, so it looks like we're getting there really quickly with this one. Now that there is no ranking based upon what you catch, but only about who you beat. Alright, let's continue on. I tried welcoming those lads who moved in that house over there recently, but they brushed me off. Not only that, but they even turned their noses and laughed. The way they looked at me, you thought I was a mangy mutt. I tell you, the family that used to live there was much friendlier. Oh, that they certainly were. Those youngsters who moved in are all sons of a big shot executive from some company or another. But that doesn't give them the right to act that spoils little brats. Kids these days have no manners, I tell you. Ooh. We can sneak around their home, see if we can find some evidence or plant some evidence and get them thrown out of here. not even a car guide or anything. I expected so much more from them. Oh, they're unveiling the new city hall tomorrow, aren't they? It already looks impressive, even with that blue curtain draped over it. I'm so excited to finally see the real thing. Yeah, I'm excited too, because it means we're gonna see a lot of familiar faces, and I think Azure is gonna be really interesting, especially the part that takes place around the same time as Cold Steel. So we can start seeing links to one another, like events happening here that we know we saw from over there. Yeah, it's gonna be so cool. Master Henry has been busy making painstaking preparations with Major Qua for tomorrow's trade conference. Would that he had the time to come home to the estate more often. I'm terribly worried about him. Yeah, but you know how he is, he always is working. I doubt he would ever slow down. Unless he's forced to, of course. Alright, that's already the residential district as well. Perfect. Alright, let's go to the church. And after the church we go straight over to Mainz. And I might take the bus to get there, cause walking all the way back to get my car seems like a bit much. The upcoming trade conference has resulted in tighter security around the city. We're keeping a close eye on the cathedral as well. I'll be on the lookout for anything suspicious here at the entrance. I'm sure everything will be fine. Enough, Tamil. Hiding under a lady's dress is incredibly inappropriate. Sorry, sister. I'll try not to do it again. Oh, there's no try about it, mister. Oh, by the way, Sister Juju, you're not married yet, right? Maybe it will help if you try wearing sexier underwear. Oh, that's none of your business. Very forward, this Tamil. Ah, Tamil hid under Sister Juju's dress while we were playing hide and seek. Of course, she was gonna get mad. What was he thinking? Well, he wanted to have a peek at her undies, apparently. And he got a noseful, definitely. Alright. Ah, you've seen the elderly woman who visits her husband's grave, right? I believe the fellow died during a clash between the major powers. I empathize with her. It was even further back, but I too lost my family to a dispute like that. I suppose the similarities have been making its way on my mind lately. She still has relatives abroad though, and they seem to be doing well for themselves. Sometimes that can make all the difference. It definitely can. Yeah. We'll keep it in our game by checking his grave every once in a while, because you never know. There might be some interaction with it. I heard a trade conference will host prominent figures from the Empire and Republic. Times truly have changed. It's nothing like how it was before, with all the countless clashes between the two major powers. I hope the coming era is one of peace instead of military strife. Diplomacy is what we need most. Ooh. I'm not gonna tell her. She'll just have to wait till it happens. It's gonna be messy. Alright, let's get into the church. See if we can find some more people. Reese ain't here because we know that she's in the downtown district. There are bound to be a great deal of economic discussions once that big trade conference begins tomorrow. As a local businessman, I'll need to keep close tabs on all the action. Oh, definitely. Because any hint you can get from there on how the market will react, it's gonna be paramount for your business. Archbishop Eralda can be a very obstinate man. It's actually earned him quite a few critics within the Septian Church. In particular, he's been awfully stringent towards the members of the congregation for the sacraments and their practices. Because of that, they tend to avoid visiting Crossbell Cathedral entirely. The Congregation of Sacraments is an arm of the church that deals with the goddess's sacraments. However, their practices and the work they do are undisclosed to even us common priests. Yeah, it's so hush-hush that you don't even know one of them is here. Archbishop Erolda and Dr. Lago from St. Ursula have a rocky history together. Thankfully, the Archbishop isn't quite so hard-hearted nowadays. At the least, he's finally begun reading the doctor's letters. Before, he'd simply throw them into the trash on sight. I think we can take this as a sign that things are looking up. Yeah, it maybe means that he's starting to get older and he's starting to see the use of having a different branch of medicine. Instead of from the church, more from a methodical point of view, like in Ursula's college. Because both can learn so much from each other and enhance it from both sides. You should embrace that instead of going against it. Oh, sadly, America and Mainz are too far for the children here. They are to attend Sunday school at the cathedral. Those in the downtown district, on the other hand, well, they simply just don't come to class at all. We sisters venture out to those places and hold remote lessons, so that every child can have an education. It all happens that Sister Reese has gone to teach a class in the downtown district today. Yep, we saw her, and to be honest, she's doing great. I do hope she's managing alright. The children there can be quite a handful. Yes, we noticed. I received a letter from Dr. Lago at St. Ursula's Hospital. He wrote about the results of his research into the lupinous grass I have gifted to him earlier this year. It hardly concerns me, but I suppose it was a job well done. And that's progression. Because at the beginning of Zero, you wouldn't even expect him to say something like that. And it is meaningful. Because he is so opposed to that way of medicine. Right, let's take the bus to Mainz. But first, I will go to the doll studio. If there's nothing there, I will see you at Mainz. If there is, of course I will see you at the doll studio. Alright, we are at Mainz, and of course there was not much to do at the doll studio, but we do check every time, just in case. Oh, my older brother is a miner. He usually slacks off at work, but he's actually putting in some good effort lately. Grandma's been so proud of him, and you know what? I am too. Yeah, because if you give it your all, of course, people should be proud of you. My job is to hold a Septium mine in this village to the city. It can be a rough drive in a loaded truck since the mountain pass has so many twists and turns. On top of that, the road is also lined with cliffs. Caution is of the utmost importance, as you can guess. Yes, I can. Oh, Luca got herself plastered yesterday. Luckily, she's a happy drunk. Normally, she's incredibly antisocial, so it was that much cuter to see her smile for a change. Marlo thought the same thing and fell in love right on the spot. I love these kind of dramatic encounters. I wonder what will happen next. Ooh. So Marlo is now, well, infatuated with her. That's interesting. Because when she's sober, she is really antisocial. Marlo fell head over heels for Luca at yesterday's drinking party. I love these kind of dramatic encounters. I wonder what will happen next. Me too. Oh, my head hurts. That's what I get for joining in on the miners' party yesterday. I got so carried away with the booze that I can't remember a thing. I just hope I didn't do anything stupid. Oh, yes you did. Wens and I are working apart today. Our schedules have been a lot more erratic ever since Estella and Joshua left. Exterminating monsters solo can be tough, but we'll manage somehow. Yeah, and you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Yeah, just a simple check, just to make sure. Because that's one thing that I really like about Azure so far, like the recipe books and stuff. They're very clear. You can instantly see that there's something you need to interact with, and that way you minimize well, missing a recipe book. And I have to knock on wood on that, of course, a little bit, because we don't know yet for sure. We'll know when we get to the end if it's really the case, but I think so. I ain't the most educated, so all the to-do over this trade conference is a little off my head. It's just a bunch of eggheads getting together and talking stuff over, right? Well, I hope it goes all well for them. I want our youngsters to have a bright future ahead, you know? Yeah, and that's the best thing you can do if you have no idea what it's all about. Just hope for the best and hope that they know what they're doing. Oh, when I grow up, me and Daddy are gonna run a store together. So I gotta do my best and learn everything I can before then. Helping, that's what I'm gonna do. And you're gonna be wonderful, I'm sure. Ooh, nobody here, that's been a while. Oh, my husband forgot to bring his lunch down into the mine. He must be getting hungry by now. I'll have to go deliver it to him. I can bring it for you. I am gonna go in the mine anyway. Would have been a really nice extra support request. Wow, this is what the inside of a mine looks like. It's so big and dark in here, it feels like a ghost could pop up at any moment. Where's my dad anyway? Oh well, I guess I just go look for him. Gans? Well, he should be at the Mayor Bixton's place right about now. But forget that, I can't get over how cute Luca looked yesterday. I'll do anything to see that smile again. Then feed her a lot of alcohol. It may not be ethical, right? But it would be funny. I've been learning to appreciate the nice frosty after-work beer. See, I've actually been doing my job instead of slacking off lately, so to be honest, it takes a lot out of me. But my grandma's been happy about my new sense of dedication, so that's a plus. Yeah, if you have a hard day of work, a little bit of beer at the end of the day does wonders. Her. Oh, I just had to go and forget my lunchbox this morning, didn't I? I have to go and grab it when I get a good stopping point. I plumb forgot to bring my lunchbox with me this morning. I'll have to go grab it when I get a good stopping point. Just wait, your wife is coming. It's good that Logi's motivated now, but his actual skills on the job could use some work. It's up to us veterans like me to show him the ropes. Yeah, because right now he's willing to listen and work hard, so the perfect time to teach him the lessons he needs to be better at the job. Because now he's open to actually learning them. And that makes so much difference. Because if someone doesn't want to learn something, you can talk to them for hours and hours. It just wouldn't make a difference, does it? Something about those fellows just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't split hairs about it. After all, we made a decent bit of mirror off him. True, but we can't be too careful. Remember, we still don't know who's responsible for destroying the gate. Oh, hello Mayor Bixton, Gans. It's good to see you both. Ah, if it isn't the SSS. Oh, sorry about that. We were just discussing something. You're referring to the incident at the old deserted mine, yes? Correct. Since then, we had several CGF patrols come through to investigate. We still have no leads on the culprit behind the explosive, nor the reason for the phenomenon occurring inside. Well, for now, we decided to the mine up good with a shiny new log. At least we won't have to worry about anyone wandering inside anymore. In all honesty, that's not the most pressing concern I have. You see, a strange group of people appeared in Mainz the other day. They purchased several used septium crystals that were worth a small fortune. A strange group? They were, how to put it, distinctive to say the least. Their leader was a middle-aged man, remarkably well built too. Now that I think about it, his hair was the same fiery red that Randy sports. Could it be the Red Constellation? Didn't they try anything suspicious? Other than buying a ton of septium, I mean. Nothing particular, but they certainly didn't look like your typical traders. Even so, it's hard not to be suspicious. We never found the culprit behind the incident at the mine after all. Based on what Randy said earlier, they're probably the one that set the explosives. Well, we don't have any concrete proof, so let's just hold our tongues for now. But what would the Jaeger Corps hope to accomplish by buying septium crystals? Well, they got connections to who knows how many rotten traders through Crimson and Co. I'd bet they're peddling those huge chunks of septium for some side cash on the black market. Oh, that definitely would make sense. Well, at any rate, I've been meaning to give you something. Gans, if you would. Oh yeah, I got it. Here you go. Ooh, the old mine key, thank you. Cause I was so, let's say, disappointed that we couldn't go back into the old mine grabbing all the chests that I missed, because I went roughly in the same direction as soon as we got in there. So right now this will give me an opportunity to go back in there and pick up everything that I forgot or missed. Oh, is it the key to the mine outside of town? Yep, it's a spare we had lying around. Are you sure it's alright? We are outsiders after all. I know I can trust you, SSS folk. Should your investigation take you there for any reason, feel free to enter. We recently replaced the ladder, so it should be easier to move around inside. Ah, thank you. We'll make sure to keep this key safe. Ah, yes, the broken ladder we saw when we went right directly inside the mine. I remember. Was it the... Well, it was at least very close to the beginning, and we saw it from the bottom and we saw it from the top. So now we have a shortcut. You all hold on to that extra key to the old mine, just in case. I'd appreciate if you could go inside and check on things every once in a while. Oh, we will, we will. Well, buying that much septium isn't normal, not even for traders. Just, who were those guys? A very shady bunch, that's all I can say about it for now. Oh, I just remembered, there was something I wanted to ask you two. Would either of you be interested in being set up with one of the village's miners? Set up? Oh, why yes. If Gans and the other boys had a pretty face to come home to, I'm sure they'd work a fair bit harder. How about it, ladies? Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not terribly interested in being set up right now. Me neither. I have other duties that take precedence. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a shame. Well, you know where to find me if you change your minds. If you're ever in the mood for a handsome mains miner, come talk to me. Who knows? You may find your future husband. I'll even be your go-between if you want. I got a matchmaker in this town. Which I can understand, because there's not a lot of women here. Just a lot of mine workers. So yeah, whenever a pretty face walks into the door, hey, you gotta take a shot. Oh, my grandson Luggy finally taking his work seriously, and he hasn't missed a shift since. Oh, great goddess of the sky, thank you for entering my prayers. Really cute. Well, I hope he manages to keep going at it. Because having motivation is really good, but it can falter at some point. I hope he can work through that. Oh, monsters are sometimes drawn to the septium buried in the mine. You'd think they'd spell trouble, but not for our big strong miners, no sir. They can handle the average monster just fine on their own. Yeah, I bet mining all day is something that will make you really strong. Alright. That's it for mains today. We can of course still go to the old abandoned mine, but I will go there in between the episodes. If there is anything in there worthwhile, of course I will let you guys know, because that's why we are here. Alright, let's go to Crossbell back again. Let's see if we can make a start at the entertainment district. And I'm really curious to see if we are allowed inside Arkansas, but that's probably gonna be on the next one. Well, hello Randy, what you been up to? I haven't seen you in forever, you know. Oh, sorry about that, honeymoon. Had some business to take care of. How about I take you out on a date sometime? Would you find it in your heart to forgive me then? I'm not falling for that one, mister. If you're that strong about it, then maybe you should come in and blow some mirror at the casino for me. You drive a hard bargain. Oh, Randy seems a little too friendly around this girl. Has he been to the casino before? You have a lot to learn about Randy and all. Barker may as well be charging him rent. Oh, if you're that sorry about it, Randy, then maybe you should come in and blow some mirror at the casino for me. What's with all these officers on patrol? Is it because of tomorrow's conference? I get that, but the cops chill out for 5 minutes like, dang, I'm just walking to the casino. Arkansas will be closed to the general public from just before the trade conference to just after it. Thankfully, that means there are fewer people in this plaza than normal. Well, that also means that maybe we can get inside, have a chat with them. Oh, do you prefer regular old ice cream, or is tartar food your cousin sherbet? For a fun little fact, Ilya Platier's favorite is sherbet, and least big on ice cream. They're both beloved fans of my stall. Oh, and as for Rixia, she's also happily wrapping Team Sherbet. Eugene's another one of Arkansas's ice cream enjoyers, while Theodore, well, I have yet to break through to him. Tragically, it seems he was never born with a sweet tooth. Yeah, if you're not born with a sweet tooth, you will eat sweets. Just not that many. I knew this would happen. Everyone and their mom wanted to take us to the revival debut, and of course, I didn't score one. I did manage to get a ticket in the B section a week after opening night, which is better than nothing, but come on. I knew this would happen. Everyone and their mom wanted to take the revival debut. Portia is still upset that she could only get a B section ticket, but who do you think loaned her the mirror for it? Me! Well, oh well. We Arkansas fanatics have to watch each other's backs. Definitely. Those cops are cramping my style. They've been keeping a close eye on me. A barker got a bark, you know? Let me do my job. Yeah. Oh, I heard that upscale new blog is now open after undergoing renovations. It is very much like to visit it. You need a membership to enter though. Maybe I can get somebody to make me their +1? I'm sure we can get entrance another way, but we'll have to see about that. For now, I'm going to leave the episode here. Next time we're going to go in all the buildings here at the entertainment district and then move on along to the administrative district, where we're going to find the library where we have our side quest. Perfectly. And then we would almost be done with all regions before heading outside of Crossbell to go to America, Tangram Gate, Boathouse and St. Ursula's College. And we also have a dungeon coming up that is Stargazer Tower, which I hope we can get through pretty quickly, because I'm guessing we have to go to the library section in Stargazer Tower, where there are a lot of those wizard type jello creatures. They may be different this time, but we'll just have to see. But for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue our rounds of Crossbell, nearly nearing its finish, and starting to pick up some of the side quests along the way. I'm pretty sure we can start with Stargazer Tower and the monster extermination towards America Village. So, I will see you then. Bye bye.